Hey everyone, this is Rick. Cleaning car glass. I've been around a long time. I've gone from everything from Bonami glass cleaner, Windex, Stoner's Invisible Glass. The thing that worked better for me was just an old white sock soaked in water and dipped in white vinegar. That worked great. Newspaper never did a thing for me. I can get it clean, but then I always get streaking. The sun hits it right, I see my streaks. It gets a little misty inside, a little foggy. I can see my streaks. I kept playing with things, and the thing that works phenomenal for me is generic magic erasers. These things are awesome. If you want to know more details about magic erasers, I'll tell you that at the end. But what I do on the outside of the glass, I'll clean, if it's dirty, I'll clean it with whatever I've got. I've got invisible glass. I'll still do the white vinegar with a rag. I'll clean it, get the worst of the gook off, and then I clean it with the magic eraser. I like the thicker one because it holds up better. It's got more surface to bite. I get the thin ones also so I can get down at the bottom here. I can really squeeze it down there and get that so I don't have a line along my glass at the very bottom. We just came back from a trip. I don't know if you can see them or not, but there are some suction cup marks right there. No matter what I've ever done in the past, it looks like I got the suction cup marks, but they were there permanently. Again, if the windshield gets a little foggy or the sun hits it right, they're always there. This thing will also take those off. And again, it leaves it 100% streak free. You cannot do this in the sun because when you wipe this dry, it has to still be wet. If you do it in the sun, you wipe on a wet magic eraser and it starts to dry on itself, you're not going to have any results. The glass has to be dry. And all you do is get it, soak it wet in a garage sink and just start rubbing. And that's all you're doing is going around the entire windshield and rubbing. Now over here, I don't know if you can see the suction cup marks, but as I get the light right so I can see the suction cup marks, and as I keep rubbing and rubbing and rubbing, I can watch them disappear. And if I don't keep going until I see them disappear, it's not going to work. But again, it's nothing but wipe it down, and then I just take an old towel. I'm big on white t-shirts and white cotton towels. I do not like microfiber at all. They don't work for me at all. I like a plain old 100% cotton towel that I use for waxing and polishing cars. I'm good with just a plain old towel. It has to be washed the right way, no fabric softeners, no special, not commercial detergents. I'll link the detergent that I use because it's 100% free of all kind of chemicals and dyes. And they're awesome. And then, again, it has to be wet. And no matter what way you go, sorry about holding it and doing it. I know it's terrible, but that's what I've got. Wipe it dry while it's wet. Flip it over. Buff it. You've got to buff it. You can feel any little ridges of moisture come off. And now I can feel the drag is consistent. The drag is the same no matter where I am, and that tells me there's nothing left. It's all clean. And even the suction cup marks now are gone. And even if I go through a misty point on the day or the sun hits it just right, even the suction cup marks are gone. Magic erasers. There is no magic in a magic eraser. It is nothing but a piece of melamine foam. You can get different densities. I like the denser stuff. It's thicker. It's got more give to it. I use these on everything. Scuff paint on a wall in the house, white trim on a door in the house, tile on the floor, a mark on anything. Try this. It's amazing. When you're done, you take it into the sink, you rinse it out, you squish it out, you let it dry, you use it again and again. I am shocked at how much this takes off. Again, there's no cleaners in this. There's no chemicals in this. It's nothing but a piece of melamine foam. And the way it works is, I'm going to refer to sandpaper. It is a super, super fine sandpaper. You're basically sanding out whatever you're working on. On the glass, you're sanding off the gloss, not the gloss, the haze that builds up on them. A mark on the wall, you're basically rubbing off the mark with a very, very, very fine abrasive. Again, there's no magic to them. There's no chemicals in them. There's no cleaners in them. You don't use any chemicals or cleaners with them. It's nothing but get it wet with water. Work on what you're working on, and you're done. Wipe it dry, and you're done. I buy these in bulk. I like the thicker density. I don't care about the little knobs on it. I prefer the side without them. But the ones I bought right now, I bought 20 or 30 of each style, and they're going to last me for years. I've not found them locally in generic. I like the generics better because I can choose the density. The name brand ones crumble in my hands the first time I use them, and they're useless. The generics are awesome. You can get them many places. I hope that helps. That has been, for me, the most awesome way to clean glass in a vehicle, inside or out, and it stays clean. The haze that builds up on a new car doesn't build up as anywhere near as quickly. I can get rid of suction cup marks if I've got hard bird dirt, not bird dirt, but bird droppings on the glass from a trip. It'll take all that right off. Generic magic erasers, they're awesome for the glass, for streaking, and for so many other things in the home. Hope that helps. Everyone have a great day. God bless.